Vicente, I am very happy to welcome you here in Central Lille. So, could you please present yourself?
Of course, I'm very happy to be here. My name is Vicente Gonzales. I'm professor of construction engineering and management at the University of Alberta. My research is primarily focused on lean construction and computer science.
Thank you. Could you define us, what does it mean for you, lean construction?
Well, lean construction, other than being a production management philosophy, is really a way of doing things differently in the construction industry, to do it better with less, and to find a rational, simple, and grounded to earth way of doing and building projects in the construction industry.
Thank you. Why digitalization is important for or with lean construction?
I think we have reached a certain level of development in lean construction. Lean construction for many years was this, to a certain extent, the translation of lean manufacturing principles, tools, and methods to the construction industry. And this is what the International Group for Lean Construction was doing for many years. And then there were elements of like education, social science incorporated to the space of lean construction research and practice. I think that digitalization is bringing a new level of development to lean construction, enabling the connection of principles or methods within the domain of lean construction to improve the implementation, use, and development of digital technologies in the construction industry. So, to me, digitalization is very important for the synergies with lean construction, but also reaching new levels of development for the field.
Okay. Could you give us, please, an example, a practical example of digitalization in lean construction?
Well, I think a classical example of digitalization is the integration of building information modeling and lean construction. And this has been going on, and I've been implementing and research for pretty much more than a decade. So you have many examples across the world of the nice integration of BIM functionalities and lean construction principles. Now, you're starting to see the emergence of applications in different spaces, like simulation, extended reality, AI, Internet of Things, where there is a smooth implementation and integration of lean construction with digitalization. So, yeah, one specific example perhaps is pretty much BCLean. BCLean is one of the most innovative startups in construction probably in the world, where they nicely integrate digital technologies like BIM, like IoT, and the last planner system, one of the most popular tools within the lean construction toolbox.
Okay. There is a debate here in France and in Europe. If you are a company, you have to, because they face some challenges, in example in BIM or in lean construction and some other challenges. What is your advice for this company? To begin with BIM or to begin with lean?
I might change the question, Zoubeir.
You can change.
I would say we need to start asking the companies what they really need. Rather than to focus solely on technology or production principles, I would ask them, what do they really need? What are their practices? Some companies have the preference of implementing technology, right? And want to start with the lean transformation or this lean journey. Well, they have the experience of making a transformation, first digital. And then there's evidence, there's a book. We wrote a book about the integration of lean construction and digital technologies, Lean Construction 4.0 book. And there is a way of doing things, but from either technology-centric and then moving to production theory, or you start with the production theory and then you move to technology, or both in tandem, right? But I think the question is not what is first and what is the best combination. The question is how a specific solution satisfies the needs of companies.
So, but if it is your case, you began with investing in digitalization or investing in training your human resource on lean construction?
You know, I would start first with people, training human resource, and probably lean would be a good approach, where before resisting the temptation to implement technology to solve a problem, I would look at the processes and the practices. And lean is very good to do that, right? Because you look at how efficient a process is, you know, what is the level of waste, and then you can identify ways of implementing changes in your organization to mitigate the impacts of waste, for example, and increase the efficiency of processes. And when you reach a certain level, then you start thinking about digitalization. Sometimes we have to resist, you know, the temptation that there's this buzzword about digital technology, digital transformation, and sometimes lean can be a very good ally to really achieve industrial transformation, let's say, you know, for the construction industry.
Okay, thank you. I know that you supervise many PhD students and many research subjects. Could you please give us one or two subjects that you are working on it now?
Well, thank you, Zoubeir. I think one of the things I'm working quite a lot, other than being a professor in Canada, I'm also hold a Canada Research Chair in Digital Lean Construction, and that imposed a certain direction in my career from now on, or since I got it. It was 2 years ago. And that is to develop digital twins for the construction stage of projects, supported by lean ideas. And this is also aligned to some of the ideas we have been working and the book that I wrote with colleagues all over the world around Lean Construction 4.0. So my preferred topic is digital twins, right? Supported by this layer of foundation of lean construction principles and methods. On top of that, you have a myriad of technologies, right? Like extended reality, computer vision, reality capture, computer simulation, AI. But I would say I summarize, you know, my interest primarily around, at the moment, of digital twins and lean construction.
Okay. We are here in École Centrale and you are here in France, and we are very happy to welcome you here. And yesterday we met many colleagues because we celebrate and we organize the first conference, the first French conference on lean construction. What kind of advice, please, you can give for the student to train themselves for the skills that we need in the future? And what kind of advice that could say to the member of the Institut Français de la Construction Lean to work on it, and how to advise also other members to join l'Institut Français de la Construction Lean?
Well, you know, the construction industry has a lot of problems, right? And even though the construction industry is a very profitable industry, but still we have a very high level of inefficiencies. On top of that, is becoming less and less attractive, particularly to young generations. What Lean brings is that level of innovation that can make the construction industry very, very attractive, because it provides a common sense framework, you know, to tackle problems, but also provides the opportunity for students and young generations to innovate. And on top of that, you have the possibility to integrate things. It's not just, it can be linked with digital things, it can be linked with perhaps social aspects and behavior of people. So you have that flexibility that provides a very compelling case for young generations to join the workforce and to follow not just the workforce, just study around topics related to lean construction. To the construction industry, well, there's a huge opportunity. They make money, quite a lot of money, with a lot of inefficiencies. Just think about the opportunity to reduce just half of those inefficiencies. And that's going to affect the bottom line of these companies positively, making them more profitable, more competitive. In a scenario that we know we are facing more and more competition, not just only locally, but internationally. I'm very aware of the capabilities of the French construction industry, but still, we have a lot of competition out there. And I think for companies to keep themselves competitive and stay in business, I would definitely recommend them to use lean construction.
Thank you so much. Yesterday, you participated in our first conference on lean construction organized in Central Lille. How you feel this day? What the main observation that you can share with us?
Well, it was a fantastic opportunity, really, because I saw, if I understand correctly, this is the first official conference with industry. And you got a very nice turnout, a lot of people coming in, people really, really engaged with the discussions. Of course, there's a level of learning, there's a learning curve. But this is the journey that many other countries and industries have been following over the last 3 decades with lean construction. I'm very pleased to see that. I'm very pleased that the French construction industry is taking on board some of the lessons learned from other countries, right? And I'm pleased to see a lot of people from a variety of companies joining this effort. And I was super happy to see it. And I congratulate you for that.
Thank you. You are here also because we are working together to prepare the next conference, ISARC conference, which will be held here in Central Lille on 4, 5, 6, 7 June. So, what do you think about that? This organization, this work that we are doing together to have the success of this conference?
Well, this is very interesting, because it reflects my own career as well, which has been aligned with lean construction and digitalization. And now, last year, I was honored to be the General Secretary of the International Group for Lean Construction, and my term, the term of my appointment ended up last year. And this year, I'm the technical chair of one of the most important conferences in automation in construction, right, ISARC. So I think it's a very good opportunity to bridge the gap between worldviews in research, lean community, construction informatics. And I think you have a great opportunity, Central Lille, to be a beacon of hope, because sometimes you find these communities separated. Mm-hmm. They have different perspectives. They look at each other with certain, we do things better. Every community thinks from the other, and you don't know what, or you don't really understand well where the problem is, where the solutions are, and how you can help industry. I think it's a very good opportunity for us and for Central Lille to be that beacon of hope, as I said, but also to try to bring this difference closer and to try to bridge the gap, as I said.
Thank you so much for your coming. Thanks so much for your positive energy, and see you soon in June.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.